Instead of clear some space, Marv. Yep, Marv's going to be the first one to drop in this lower bracket
for
final.
Sean, Doug.
Yeah, that's going to hurt. Oh, that's going to hurt. Sean somehow gets another one. We talked about Reyna in a pistol round and how devastating she can be. Already cooking something up. Gen.G has lost Kusta, but the numbers advantage in their way. What else can they do? They're taking the middle of the map. They're going to walk right into Raucus and Zachary holding the back of the site, but they're going to take B for free.
They are, but in this 3-on-3, I think the biggest fight here is Corey versus Huynh in mid. There's no way Huynh is going to predict this flank coming so late. He's so late.
Spike planted.
Yeah, it's going to be tough, and then not having smoke. Well, all right, maybe not having smokes isn't going to matter.
Goodness.
Oh, Corey. Yeah, Corey's going to get the timing. He spotted him, Sean. So there's info there. But it's so hard, right? Zachary's
so hard
down
because
to 20
now
health.
Zachary's going to have to create some space, and he does not have the HP to do this, Doug.
Corey on the swing. Way to take care of win. There's that space. The HP wasn't there. He drops, but Corey looking to put the round on his back. Already good for 3. Down to 22 health. Mikael comes up big to win the pistol for Gen.G. Corey's hanging out in wine, so if anything tries to go that way, it's going to be exposed. But Guman good for 1 early on. Baby Bay trades it out as Guman continues to go. But again, folks, keep an eye on Corey in that spot. Baby Bay, and there he is. Answers the call, takes care of Guman. Baby Bay good for 3. And Kusta's left alone. He's got a Bulldog, but in a 1v4, yeah, Baby Bay's weak, so you maybe get a frag or 2 on the way out here, but it doesn't look like he's even going to be able to get that. He's going to drop a 4K for Baby Bay, and when you talk about a player like Baby Bay,
would have bid on this, but they're not fighting at all on this phase.
oh, they're still staying, and at this point, they've got to understand where the play is. You see Corey start to rotate over. Huynh already good for 1 onto Raucus, but Zachary's still on the back of the site, right? If he's left alone, he can really anchor the site by himself. Or FAZE, he's got to get challenged. Sean's there. Corey with the showstopper, going to bring it online. But he's zoned off so hard, there's really no way to make impact with that. Now he's going to go. Flashbacks himself up, still gets the shot onto Kusta. A big kill there. A 3v2 in favor of Gen.G. The spike is down, and numbers continue to go in favor of the attacking side. Corey alone here. Had some magic with the showstopper, but is now really out of resources. And he, doesn't have much to his name at all, Sean.
No, I think this round is all but over here for Corey. But I want to say how good he has been at the showstopper. 2 people. So FAZE starts to rotate, and here comes the ult. Corey he goes down. The site is open.
Oh, it was open, but Baby Bay and Marv show up, and they hold fast. Gen.G is dropped. They've been picked apart. Just down to 2 members remaining, Mikael and Kusta now. Kusta does have that lockdown that we talked about earlier, but in a 2v4 here, the spike is down in the middle of the site, so it's not like they can easily get to it. This is a brutal situation for Gen.G.
Yeah, things can turn so quickly when you're playing this FAZE team, right? Marv runs through the dark cover, takes down 2, gets himself on the scoreboard in the game, and FAZE is in full control this round. It would take a huge mistake for Gen.G to come back in.
Yeah, and it just went from a huge mistake to that freaking catastrophic one. Marv, they're good for 4 as they continue to pad the stats. You mentioned Marv going up big there. Baby Bay did it as well.
Yeah, and this Reyna in hell is terrifying right now because she could dismiss out on contact.
Oh,
very scary having the Reyna here.
Oh, there's the Reyna. Baby Bay drops down. Oh my gosh, they take the site back beautifully. What a retake from FAZE. A 4K from Baby Bay. Unreal.
Oh my goodness, I don't even know what that was. Baby Bay comes out of the sky, just skydiving. So FAZE has an inkling. Look, Marv is already off cat. Marv is behind him.
Oh, we haven't seen something like this.
Been lost.
Yeah, we haven't seen a hit like this from Gen.G. Zachary still on the back of the site. The Bucky's offline. Very well played. And now the cavalry should be arriving. Zachary was good for 1 more, but he eventually dropped. You mentioned the push coming in from the other side. Marv taking care of Mikael. We're not playing it. Oh! Baby, the Red Bull clutch out of his mind. Showing us a little bit of this willingness to at least show presence across the middle of the map, but uh-oh, that's not good.
No, Baby Bay already opening up this round. Quickly a 3-on-5 for Gen.G. Giving up what they've, blessed themselves with, this economic advantage. Oh,
It's unreal. And at that point, you're fully overwhelmed, right? You've got all sorts of nonsense flashing across your screen. Very difficult to be able to respond to that. That's going to leave one alone. Now, the one thing, right, is he's got the spike, and he's 1 point away from the Blade Storm. So it's not, yeah, it's hard, Sean. This is hard.
yeah, it's really hard right now for Hwin in this 1-on-4. You know, he has no info. He's a jet. He has quite a few abilities, right? He has a dash. He has 2 up drafts. And if he plants, he can pull out his daggers. But man, oh man, would FaZe have to give him some one-on-ones for him to win this one.
30 seconds left.
You know, maybe just get the extra credits in your pocket from getting the spike down. Maybe an exit frag or 2 along the way. Go out swinging. Yep, good for 1.
They are going 1 by 1, Doug. They're doing it.
Oh, that's just the first box checked off the list. He's gonna have to do a whole lot more to win this round, and Rock is swinging at just the right time onto his blind side. Never had a chance.
What a psychopath! He's locked down inside B main.
Oh, it was a mistake! They had to go in to take it. Yeah, they're gonna get the lockdown, but they've paid a costly price as they've dropped 2. Fortunately for Gen.G, they respond with 2 of their own. The 3v3 here, Marv is taking the middle of the map. Good for 1, not good for anything else as Kusta responds. The round resets, the map resets as both teams hightail it to A.
Well, if they let Kusta plant, both of these players will have ults. But look, both FaZe players are Bay's already here.
Bay doesn't bite, but it doesn't matter. Kusta gets to the Rockets left alone. No, Rockets drops at the right time. The spike goes down, a little ring around the Rosie, and Rockets does it again. He's gonna get the defuse. We're tied up at 5. Yeah, but
Brutal. That's a long wait here with little time on the clock.
they're gonna have to go here soon. So far, Marv good for 1. But you're far from getting what you need. Corey gets it, Mikael responds. A 1v1. Corey, Mikael. Corey on the tap. No way, he's gonna go all the way. Swings it to half. Mikael gets the kill, the 1v1, and ties us up at 6. Smoke, he backs off. The paranoia's there, not sure. Yeah, it did connect. That's brutal. He's a sitting duck there. Maybe
now we look to Sean and Kusta to hold this site. Look,
I like
this is slowing down.
Yeah, and then look at what Gen.G have done. He's taking the middle of the map, but Marv snips it out. As Chaos Infuse on the site, a 2v2. Wind drops, Kusta's left alone. The turret's there too, a 3rd man on the map. In a sense, as FaZe take the pistol off, right? Meanwhile, they're still droning their way into tree, while FaZe has already punted on that, right? Like, they've moved on. They're taking the middle of the map, and they're going to go to B. Guimon already dropped instantly. Again, Kusta, good for 2. Wind drops as well. That's huge. Sean's left alone.
No way. Sean now in a 1-on-2. The round is absolutely wild. They have no idea where he could be. The bomb is down right in front of him. They have no choice but to come into him right now.
And Corey just upgraded a weapon too. A moment ago, he had a Spectre.
But here's the thing, Doug. Playing together like this against the Reyna, if she takes one of them out and dismisses, it doesn't matter how close you are. Your trade does not matter.
Raucus is weak! Go, Raucus!
So they don't know if they're B-main. They hear this drone. They really feel the A hit. That's a big find.
Oh, it's huge. And Mikael swings as well at just the right time. The dart was there. And he backs up into his own smoke to stay away from the dart. Meanwhile, Corey using the showstopper. Buying so much space. Look at how Gen.G respond, right? They're not even in the same zip code anymore. They have to respect that.
Unbelievable plays from Gen.G. FaZe found themselves in a 2-on-5. Raucus in A main, no recon right now, and this flank, this is everything.
Enemy remaining.
Everything goes in favor of Gen.G, and all of a sudden you start to think, like, man, that showstopper is costly, right? Like in a 2v5 there, nothing doing quite yet.
Oh, this is a big fight. Oh, he actually went through the smoke. But Sean is trading that in B main. Zachary falls with no B main control. The fast A split comes in when they lose B main.
Great paranoia there from GMD, however, to kind of delay things, but they still take tree. And Marv is in a great spot, Sean.
Spike
Good for
planted.
one. Baby Bay drops one as well. It's just GMD alone, and FaZe swarm the site. They overpower what Gen.G had on there, and they take the 11th round. Is to look at Sean. Sean's in a position where he can kind of hold fast, and then if he needs to back up, he does. Meanwhile, Wynn's holding down tree, understanding that's where the play is. Look at the from the shadows from Guman. Again.
FaZe retreat. FaZe no. This A site, they didn't bite. They didn't bite. So they're falling back to B now. Zachary fell completely off of B main. He's now coming mid. This is totally unreadable.
Yeah, now, but Sean's in
30
trouble, right?
seconds
Because they caught one. One was caught in the lockdown, and they know that they didn't rotate out. So you've got to know that Sean is there.
Here.
When spots a gun barrel, he's only got 14 health, though. Right?
This
Like a good
is the
swing out of
round,
Kusta.
This is the round, Doug.
Or Zachary, excuse me. And going in aggressive. Third kill with the op still online. 10 seconds left. FaZe gonna get the spike down. A 4v2 again for FaZe.
Kusta with that lockdown. If he can just get out to Boathouse, if he could just make it there, there's nowhere for FaZe to hide.
Oh yeah, they're trapped.
You can see Raucus. Raucus's goal right now is to not allow that to happen. But the paranoia, the drone,
good.
everything is way too strong right now.
Player
But they're not.
Kusta
They're
doesn't
choosing
wanna
not to
use
use
it.
it. Yeah, they just get the kill. Corey's alone in a 1v4 with 40 health. Right, and Mikhail might just be able to skip the dang thing. He's gonna do it. Kusta swings for the kill as well. What a round by Gen.G. Sean, it was off the back of Win. But
Oh my goodness, that was so close. And Kusta takes out Marvin's spawn.
the showstopper comes out. That isn't effective, but the rifle in the hands of Corey is. There comes 100
Baby Bay's pushing him.
out of Mikhail. Baby Bay goes in aggressive, and he takes him out.
Get out of my
He
way.
still has the blades through too. 4v3. Here as things continue to fall apart. Rockets should be able to get the spike down.
30 seconds left. Spike planted.
All right, here we go. No lockdown here. Zachary's in a great spot. He's the tip of the spear. If that goes sideways, they still have the back of the site. And I wonder at this point if Gen.G just kind of play for exits. Right? Just try to kill, like, ruin economy.
Yeah, this is a rough spot. He does have the daggers. He could pop those here.
No way.
Yeah, that's very unlikely.
Gonna go for it? Sean, he's going for it. The mad lad's gonna go for it.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, and it was a bait for Guman. Alone. Win with the up. A 1v1, and Zachary catches him on the side again. Win never had a chance. The operator's offline. FaZe at match point.
Match.
Be an A hit.
Have to go big with the blades. He's gonna have to go big with the blades. Doesn't connect onto anything. Baby Bay gets tagged up. He gets pushed back. The spike's gonna go down. Gen.G with a gun disadvantage, looking to retake the site.
Yeah, and the thing to look out for here is Kusta's lockdown, right? That's the only thing Gen.G has going for them. He absolutely has to use this. But they're just gonna push him. He stands no chance.
No, he's alone.
Player standing.
He drops. Wins left alone. No blades online anymore. All he has is a frenzy. Down to 40 health. The showstopper. You can updraft as much as you
Attackers
want, but
win.
you're not going to dodge that bad boy. FaZe, after the loss to Sentinels, come out and make a statement with a big win. Some FaZe that are real weak, though. Baby Bay's just down to 10 health, but they're holding down U-Haul, and they're going to let them pass before they go out on the swing, but it was just a little too early. Mikhail responds. Rockets trades it out. The wall's up.
wall.
Wynn's
The
gonna
wall.
stick it.
Enemy
It's
remaining.
not going to let him go. Rockets, but Wynn's going to stick it.
Oh!
No way! No freaking way! Damn, dude, what a way to start the map! Really give your Spectres a chance to shine, as you mentioned, up against the Sheriffs. They're on the site. He'll start to trade back and forth. Corey's gonna fall as well. Baby
Last
Bay
player
drops
standing.
3 on the round for him, but not enough. Guman and Marv, Omen versus Omen. Guman tapped. He's going to tap again. That's going to force the swing. He got the info, but he's running out of time. Sean, he's going to have to go. Guman opting to go in aggressive, and Marv's just going to run away. I don't know that he's going to have time.
No, there's no time, Doug. There's no time. Marv with a fantastic jiggle. He's gonna come with his knife out just to rub it in the face.
It should be a pretty certain B hit. The spike is in hookah. It's not a B1, so the telly is not the play. They want this site. Baby Bay, Raucus, Corey, they're taking it right out of Gen.G's hands. They don't seem to stand a chance.
Holy cow, the support from Zachary. You could just feel him. You could feel him when we were watching that player in the B
Spike
site.
planted.
The fault line comes in, the flash comes in. We saw the aftershock at long B prior to all that. Baby Bay going up in the air again to create space. I mean, It's the same formula on every map. Baby Bay creates some kind of weird crosshair placement site. If they go top site, they avoid all of this nonsense.
And if Marv, okay. Holy cow, they're committed. So the Hunter Fury is going to use the Paranoia to clear out elbow as they work their way in. Counter, Hunter's Fury out of Mikael, just buying time, but they're going to push him. They're going to push him, and Zachary takes him out. Mark is still on the side. Members on the side of Gen.G are FAZE. They're just so weak. 3v2 in favor of Gen.G. Kusta down to 15 health. The spike is still not down, Sean.
This is insane. FaZe has such a huge advantage HP-wise. No utility left on the FaZe players. Not much left, though, for Gen.G either.
I think the brutal thing here is you might want to try to flip the back, but the Rockets is so deep in, they almost have to commit. Oh no, the timing! And the showstopper, here it comes. Corey pushing his way forward. I like this from Wimon. Marv drops. It still hasn't gone off. There it is. It's not going to connect onto anything. Baby Bay down to 51 health. Sean on the side. Good for one. Looking for a second. No, he falls. Gen.G's on, excuse me. Gumon's on the flank! The presence of mind, Sean. How many times have we seen Gumon at the opening of the round, understanding that FaZe want to play showers? He pushes in short. Just gotta buy time.
Yeah, exactly. He needs to rotate quick.
Gotta buy time. Marv. Marv, the line of defense, right? The nuisance that stops them from getting onto the site. Wins op comes online. Ooh, what a response from Gen.G. Okay, so the flash comes out. There's no question that that's where the hit's going. Regardless of whether or not Baby B gets the pick, they rotate off, and it doesn't matter because Sean is wise to it. Swings on him, takes care of him, as the rest of Gen.G hold on to fast to the site, but it's going to drop down to a 2v2. Sean with just 20 health. 13 seconds left. They've got to get the spike down here very soon, Sean.
10 seconds
Yeah, the Boombot is the best tool in play right now. He's going to send that into the site. That's going to go after Marv in a second. So they know Marv is in the tube. That's about all they know, though.
Right. Kusta's in a great spot. You wonder if Sean kind of peaks in early. Only got 20 health. Dash across. Understanding where one of the players likely is. Kusta. Oh my gosh.
Wow, Doug. Wow, the round that I say they cannot lose.
Counter Paranoia is one up showers, one down short. Here comes the showstopper from Corey. Tip of the spear looking for a clear. Kusta's gonna drop. There's gonna be the chance of U-Haul, but Grimon takes it out. Zachary responds, however. The showstopper didn't deliver, but Zachary did. Rockets gets the spike down.
Oh boy. Marv's in heaven already. So is Baby Bay. They're pushing so fast.
Player standing.
Quinn just hasn't even had a chance to just come into this game. It just feels, I mean, you said it perfectly, right? If they are going B, he's behind a wall. So, I mean, he's not even going to get contact for a long time. If they go A, he's at B. So he finds himself out of all of these rounds, as opposed to the prior map when he's Jet and he's initiating. He's actively taking these fights. You know, he's creating space for his team. He's creating these opportunities. But here he can't do any of that in this Sage role.
His life to get the
Marv is in spawn.
Marv, no way! John with a great response. There's the ult from Mikael that he risked his life to get.
They have no smokes, Doug. They're literally just gonna send it A.
What?
Baby Bay gets paranoid, goes straight to the telly, doesn't clear any angles in hookah. He's going in hookah. What? This is insane. This is
Playing
actually
B.
insane.
Right, or maybe even playing C at this point as they totally just adapted on the fly. Wynn's gonna get flashed up, still lands a shot. On to Mikael as he dances around the can. He's eventually gonna drop. The Blade Storm coming online. The good thing for Gen.G is they have the two remaining members coming in from opposite sides. And Corey's weak. Well, and then Baby Bay happens.
What do you do, Doug? What do you do? I mean, it seemed like Gen.G played the round so well at that point.
Yeah.
Yep. Baby Bay just running around with the daggers, things like him.
So Wynn's gonna get the wall up. The paint shells, excuse me, are gonna make him think real long and hard about whether or not he wants to plant there as he gets pushed off. But he's gonna stick it. They don't have a choice. Sean, they've got to go here, but it doesn't matter. Mikael and Kusta really clean up the site. while Win's trying to get the spike down. It was dicey for a moment. The clock could have been the difference maker. What a great response from Gen.G and the pistol of the second half. Ball's up. They can't push their way in through U-Haul.
Oh, they know 2 are you, though, Doug. They know the breach is there. They know the Jet is there.
Oh, what a swing from Kusta.
Wow. The round slows down finally. We're in a 3-on-2. Zach has no util, and that is very important.
But they're buying time, right? They're buying time for Corey to get there. Meanwhile, Mikael, Telly's out. Corey has to step back.
Questionable play right there from Mikael.
And
Now
they've
Corey's
got the phone
activated.
They've got the fault line too.
Oh.
Not anymore. All right, Corey, what magic do you have? A 1v2, the spike's down. Yeah, he just doesn't have time, Sean.
Yeah, I think this is the right play from Corey. There's too many unknowns. You know, they know his position. Taking this gun into the next round is definitely the play. All he's going to need, he could get an orb and 1 frag with this gun, and he's looking at having a showstopper. You know, he could flip the round.
Rolling Thunder, pushing them back, buying some time. There's Sean. That showstopper that you mentioned, looking for anyone. He's not going to tag anything. They've got to get this fight down, and they've got to do it fast, Sean. 8 seconds left. His members die on both sides. As the spike finally goes down, Corey with the showstopper of his own, taking care of Sean. Mikael's left alone.
They've done it again. 3-on-1 with Mikael, and he takes out 1, but Zachary with the trade. Oh, FaZe threw everything into that round. Corey's ult, Zach's ult. You know, you felt Raucus throwing everything he could, pinging people.
Just on the other side of the smoke. Oh, Mark. Good for 1. Sean trades it out. The spike has arrived now, and now they're in a brutal spot where you've got to decide, damn, should we still go? The Hunter's Fury's going to be used. Baby Bay going in aggressive. Good for 1. Oh my gosh. Okay, Mikael in a 1v2. Was a 1v3, but he took care of 1.
Yeah, he knows Baby Bay's on short. He knows the Sova just ulted from spawn. He has all the info, but can he get the shots?
He's got it. What do you gotta land this one? Mikael in a 1v1. 30 health. Sean, but the info's there. And he can just play for time.
Raucus is
surely he doesn't.
Dog, surely no.
Mikael on the swing. Raucus plays that masterfully. Variables in a moment like that. It just pans out in favor of FaZe. They have a 2-round lead here coming out of the attack pause that came out for Gen.G. Baby Bay, hello. Left, right, good night. Takes care of Kusta, looking for more. Marv is actually the one that cleans him up. They're going to continue to full send down showers. And left and right. Sean, all across the map. Utter disaster for Gen.G.
Oh man, a drop of blood hit the water. And the sharks on FaZe just salivating. It feels like they sense that Gen.G's weak right now in confidence.
And man, how often do we talk about this? Yeah, that's a punctuation
That's disgusting. That's absolutely disgusting.
Trying to clear that hookah.
That's not hitting the Jet.
So this is almost beautiful, but they sniff it out. Gen.G responding very well. With the Spectre getting 1,
You will not.
they're going to get onto the site. The res is going to come through. Zachary's still alive. He still has a good bit of utility. Mikael's going to get the spike down. Great spot, Sean.
Oh dear, Sean with a big misplay, jumping on a hookah. No elbow smoke. We're in a 4-on-2. Zachary's trying to figure out how to use this utility. Trying to figure out how to get Raucus out of spawn.
Yeah,
that is going to help.
Yep.
That is going to help. We're in a 3-on-2. This is so winnable. A flash on Zachary still. Here it is.
But the spike is ticking away, Sean. They have to go now, right? And you force them in a situation like that, understanding that the clock continues to tick away and you've got to pull the trigger sooner rather than later. You force them into, like, not always great decisions where they have to take risky plays like that. Now, one of the things we saw there from Marv, which I love, was Mikael uses the Hunter's Fury to clear out pipes, and then freaking Marv shows up in his left pocket.
You're going to have to run. This hit's going to come in the next 5 seconds. I think they'll get here in time, actually.
One of the things that's so fun about FaZe is how quickly they react. Right? They're seldom late to a play, and there it is. Marv was there. He's already good for 2. Showstopper's going to be used. Corey, not connecting.
One enemy remaining.
My gosh, a 1v2.
Oh, Baby Bay's here with the
alone.
operator. He's been here the whole time.
He's got a smoke.
Wow, Baby Bay with the discipline stays at the B site, waits for the TP.
The second you understand that's where the hit's going, they can hit the flank and the members on A can peel back. Or
Down
they
A.
just get the kills.
Enemy
Right, like, it's just one that remains. Kusta in a 1v3 to keep tournament life alive. To hope to get the chance to get to the grand finals, to punch your tickets to a date with FaZe, or with Sentinels, excuse me. Kusta's gotta go big here.
So much pressure.
Rocket shows
Ooh.
up at just the right time. FaZe punched their ticket to a rematch with Sentinels in the grand finals, and let's be honest, nobody would want it any other way.
I'm so hyped. I'm so hyped. We get the FaZe versus Sentinels rematch.